ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Old Man Gang. What up, y'all? My name is Chris.
I am Greg.
And we are
The Old Man Gang.
And welcome to tonight's episode. We got some special guests with us tonight. Isn't that correct, right?
Yeah, some beautiful young ladies we have tonight, man.
Okay, yeah, because we're going to be talking about relationships and modern dating. And we want to get the perspective of some actual women who are either in the dating market right now or have been. So I'm curious to find out what some of their opinions are. But let's start with getting their names. Let's go down the line. Tell
Jenna.
everybody your name, what your age is, where you're from.
Jenna, 37, from Queens.
Very nice.
Marsha from Long Island, 49.
49, very nice. And Jenna, relationship status?
Single.
Single. How long have you been single?
Ooh, that's a good question. 8 years.
8 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow, that's a long time.
Man, wait a minute, Marsha. How long are you single?
Yes, I am.
Oh man, how long have you been single?
Not in a relationship, 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Okay.
3 years and 8 years.
Was
Wow.
that-
So
was
they
that
are veterans?
Was that voluntary?
Yes.
Okay, so you could have had the opportunity. You could have had the opportunity to be with somebody since then, but you declined, or what happened? You had offers, or what?
I declined. I decided it was time for me to, step back from the dating world and just put a little more time to myself to
Okay.
really focus on what I wanted.
All right.
Wait a minute. Now, 8 years is a long time, so I'm sure there had to be some kind of suitable men during the 8 year period. No?
Not likely.
Wow.
Wow.
So we're gonna get all into that because tonight we're putting these two young ladies in the hot seat, and we're gonna ask them the questions that all men really want to answer, and we want to know what the ladies out there think as well. So we're gonna see if they agree with some of your opinions and some of these answers to the questions. All right. So first question, Jenna, how would your friends describe you in a relationship, friends or family?
Ooh, loyal.
Loyal.
No other term to describe.
Loyal but spicy.
Spicy.
Loyal, but
like that.
spicy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I don't know if that goes together, but we'll accept that. We'll accept that answer. We get 30 points for that answer.
All right, Marsha.
Considerate, caring.
Considerate and caring.
Okay. All right. What makes you considerate? What things have you done to show your mate or your partner that you're considerate? Like, for example.
Considerate of their passions and purpose in life, and also supporting them in that way,
Okay.
caring for them.
All right. So, Marsha, your last relationship, did you end it or did he end it?
It was mutual.
It's never mutual. It's never mutual.
Somebody has to be like,
It's
it ain't
never
working out.
mutual.
It wasn't working. We came to that understanding.
When you
that
say
this
we,
isn't
who is we?
working.
What do you mean? It was either you or him said, listen, we need to have a conversation. Who initiated the conversation?
I wanted to part ways.
Okay, so it was you. So you basically ended the relationship.
Okay, that's how you want
Okay.
to look at it.
All right, Jenna.
So,
Right.
hold on. I got a follow-up question. Now, was that a local relationship? Was it a long-distance relationship? How did
It was out of the state of New
out
York.
of the state. So sometimes those relationships have difficulties, coming to fruition.
Okay. Jenna,
I ended it.
you ended it.
Yes.
Okay. What was it about him that caused you to need to end the relationship?
Baby mama drama.
Baby mama drama.
I guess that'll do it.
That will do it because the baby mama will run you right out of there.
Yeah. That'll do it. All right. So, since we're on Jenna, are you more of a relationship person, or did you enjoy being single these last 8 years? What is your preference at this point in your life?
Right now, after 8 years, it would be nice to find somebody, but I'm very much comfortable with myself. Like, I do a lot of solo dates by myself. I do a lot of traveling by myself, so I'm content with myself.
So do you think that all this time by yourself makes it difficult to bond with a man?
Yes, because it's like now I'm stuck in my ways. So it's hard now to maneuver in the dating world now because it's so different. Versus 8 years ago, it was easier. Now it's just like crazy.
It's a lot.
And like with social media and everything else going on, it's hard. It's real hard. Yeah.
Okay. Marsha, what about you? Relationship person, or do you enjoy being single?
I'm a relationship person. Deep down, I would like a relationship. But as Jenna also explained, I am comfortable with myself. So that's the reason why it's been 3 years, because I don't feel like I need to rush. I'm not, desperate in a sense to be in a relationship. I would like to be in a relationship that's healthy.
So when you were in your last relationship, do you feel that you were doing the things that you should have supposed to do, that you were supposed to do? Do you
I
feel
believe
that you
so.
met all of your relationship duties?
I believe so.
You believe so, and he was the one who was inadequate in the relationship that caused the disconnect.
I think the distance was one of the issues too. So all of the things that was needed on both sides couldn't be fulfilled because of the distance. So it was some mutual things that was happening.
You think you could have made it work if you put a little more effort into it?
I couldn't. Based on time, my schedule, work, it was out of state. So for me, being able to be more available out of state was hard.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. So, do you think there's some things that you need to change in order to get a long distance relationship to work, or even a closer relationship to work?
So I wouldn't say that, but what I realized is a long distance relationship is not for me based on my schedule and time.
Yeah, I agree with that because I need closeness in my relationship. I ain't got time to be paying no tolls to see my woman.
Exactly.
So, how about you, Jenna? Have you had a long distance relationship, or
Oh no, never.
you like local? Huh?
Pretty much.
You like to be able to roll up on your man and bust his windows.
Yeah, every now and then, key the car, whatever.
Okay, so how do you guys feel that having children plays into developing a new relationship?
Plays a big part, but it depends on what part. Because in the beginning of the relationship, you're not letting anybody meet your kids. Like your
But
kids.
they know you have.
I mean, yeah, you have to be straightforward with that, but I mean, they're not meeting them until you know that's somebody that you're gonna be with long term. So
Okay, cool.
that's a process within itself.
So, Marsha, I know you have older kids. Do you look for their opinion or their validation when you're trying to find a guy?
I do look for their opinion, not necessarily validation, but their opinion matters to me. They're older, so it has a different influence. They can see things that I may not be able to see and pick up on because they're adults. So
Okay.
definitely.
I got a scenario for you. So what if you meet this great guy and you're fabulous, you guys have great chemistry and things are going well, but your children don't like him? Is that a relationship breaker? Is that a deal breaker?
Oh, it depends on what they don't like. What is it about? At the end of the day, any child wants to see their mom or their father taken care of by a person. They don't want to see them ill-treated. So if your child is telling you, your adult children is telling you, or your younger children is telling you that there's
When
something
you say we,
wrong,
who is we?
What is that?
there's an issue with the person, you really have to reflect on what it is. If they don't like him because he's short or because he lives in the Bronx or
petty
something
stuff.
like this, like petty stuff, then no. But it has to be material things.
Okay, so children do have a bearing on developing relationships.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, cool. Well, we didn't get a chance to introduce our lovely co-host, Carmela. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
You good?
Better, yeah.
You better? All right.
Yes.
You got anything?
Here, the sad one first.
Yeah, we'll do the sad first and then we'll get happy.
Okay. There was a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about that in Texas? A military helicopter
Wow.
crashed in Texas. And 2 people were killed. Both the pilots were killed.
Wow.
And
Our
then that
condolences to
started a
them.
fire because they crashed on land. It started a fire.
Oh, it started
So,
a fire?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. They evacuated the area and stuff, but that's all I know right now.
You're right. That is depressing. What else
See?
you got?
Yeah, we don't
Okay. LA Lakers are about to be sold to Joshua Kushner and Bob Iger
Okay. How much?
for $12.5 billion.
God damn.
$12.5 billion.
That's how much a franchise like that is worth.
Yo, listen, we're gonna offer 13 tomorrow. We're gonna get the Lakers. The old man gang.
We're going to get the Lakers tomorrow.
We got 13, right?
Yeah, we can
$12.5
get $13.
billion.
That's a lot.
They're going to,
Nah,
but it still has to go to the approval of the board or something. So
that's
Wow.
that's what they're
Sell
doing.
the Lakers, huh?
Yo, and in more NBA news, LeBron is definitely with Philly. We all know
Yes,
that.
I
But
heard
the
about
first
that.
season game is going to be against
Against the Knicks, the
Oh, wow.
champions.
Really?
Yeah, LeBron is coming to the Garden
Oh
to
God.
face the champions when they get their rings.
They saying that's going to be one of the most televised games,
Oh,
regular season
Lord.
games ever. I know I will be watching for sure.
Absolutely.
You're not
You're gonna
going
be
to the
watching
game?
with your new date.
Yes.
We'll
She said
see.
yes.
Yeah, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? You got to think positive. Because I think there's a great man out there for you somewhere. But sometimes I think when women see great men, I think sometimes they don't see them. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because
Too.
it could be the garbage man, but he could be the greatest man in the world. Could treat you really great, but being the garbage man might disqualify him for somewhere.
That brings us into
Why
our next
would
question.
Definitely not.
I
That
don't
wouldn't
think so.
disqualify.
So
No.
that brings us into our next question.
that?
What does a man have to do for you to take him seriously? Like, what is required for you to realize, all right, he's the real deal. What does he have to do?
I would say intentional. I've experienced people approach me to date where, we're communicating, but there was no intention. And I experienced someone being very intentional and, addressing me what their intentions are, going out, things like that. Just,
So unintentional would be like just waiting around for you to text and then be like, where you going, where you feel like going, something like that. That's
like I think,
dates and stuff.
yeah, I think a year ago, I had a guy say to me that he wanted to take me out. So he said to me, he said to me, you pick the place and I'll pay.
Oh no.
And I was
no.
like,
So that was a turn.
Well, you know what? Now, as a man, right? If you
I'm
call
like,
me, you say,
no.
you pick the base and I'll play, I'll be like, you know what? Let's go. We're
go.
going to Root Chris. We're on the way. You know what I'm saying?
No
but to
intention.
me, there's no intention. That's no effort, right? Because I don't need to pick a place.
Well,
if I tell you what I like to
wait,
eat,
wait,
you ask
wait.
me that, and I say it's your job to find a place to
Well,
take
wait a
me.
minute. If the man is trying to get to know you, maybe that's a way of, saying, for him to try to take you someplace you feel comfortable and not take you.
I personally didn't like the I'll pay part, right? You pick the place and I'll pay.
I mean, that was. I guess he wanted to make sure that it wasn't unspoken. Sometimes things are unspoken, and you have these expectations for him to pay, and he'd be like, "Wait a second, we didn't agree to that."
I believe if a man or anyone asks you out, their intention is to take you out. If you're taking me out,
I
you're
agree.
paying
I agree
for
to
it.
that too. But
Right?
So
people,
you
have,
already assume that you're going to
people,
pay.
have,
Right.
people have taken me out before and didn't pay. You know what I'm saying? So I love to take you out. Come on, and didn't pay.
He didn't even buy you a shot.
It's happened. It's crazy. That'd be wild.
man.
But I think the last time a woman called me and said they was going to pay.
Never.
So the intention has to be there. Effort has to be there.
Okay, so say the effort
Intentional and effort.
was there. What is an immediate deal breaker?
I guess no manners.
No manners.
Manners.
Manners, yeah.
Okay. What
Being
about you,
late.
Jenna? What's
That's
an immediate
manners.
deal breaker? Like you can't fuck with him no more.
On the date or before?
No, just in general
In
to
general.
stop messing with him. Like a
Um,
deal breaker for a man. Like some people, their deal breaker is no kids. You know what I'm saying? But for you, what would it be? You have children, yes?
yes, I do.
Okay. So what's your deal breaker?
Just the same thing, not being intentional. I mean, as far as to piggyback off of what she said about the date, if you're asking me to go out on a date, as a woman, I want to see how you plan.
Mhm.
That's a part of the leadership. So I want to see how you do these things without me telling you.
Right.
If I tell you the playbook, I already gave you the game to win.
Right.
So it's nothing else for you to do. I gave you the playbook. So as a woman, especially dating now, we want to see what you come up with. So then we can see how intentional you are. Also consistency. Some men
Yeah.
are, doing everything that we feel that is them, but it's their representative for the first month.
Mm.
And then after the second month, you're like, who the hell is this?
That's so true.
What? Who is he? So, I mean, I think it's best to just come as yourself and just get
Because if
rid
you're
of
going to
them.
come in strong, you have to stay strong, right?
right.
So the first month you come
Then
in
it's
strong,
pressure.
and the second month I'm like, all right.
Right,
what-
and then they
what-
can't handle the
Right,
pressure.
what's going on?
Then you're getting a nag,
Right.
It's always pressure, but it's sometimes difficult, being a man trying to approach a woman, like especially beautiful women like yourself. It's very intimidating to try to approach you guys because sometimes you don't realize that you give energy like, get the hell out of here, like don't say nothing to me, like what I mean? Even though you might not, feel that way. Sometimes as a man, you get rejected so many times. You have to, you have to manage your rejection, as I might call it.
So
You know what
I have a question
What's up?
because I feel like someone has told me they felt like my presence was intimidating.
Yes.
Right? I get that a
That
lot.
It is.
And I always try to figure out like how is my presence intimidating? And sometimes I'll be mindful of my facial expression just to make sure it's a little softer if I'm, in my thoughts. But if you see a female and you like her, regardless of what you feel, wouldn't it be, at least give her the opportunity to go up and approach her? You give yourself the opportunity to go up and approach her if you like her. What stops men from approaching women just because they
Well,
look
Them being a
intimidating?
simp.
Yeah. Sometimes the rejection, just wears you down. Because sometimes you want to do it and you're like, oh, she's gonna say no, like anyway. But if a tough man would just try to do it anyway. But sometimes it's difficult to approach women nowadays because now with the internet and everybody's so busy and this and that, you just don't know when to do it. But you got to be aggressive as a man. So I understand what you're saying. And some men are just they don't have that aggression in them. They don't know how to do it.
So how important is money or career to you and a man, Jenna?
Oh, that's a good one.
Do you have a minimum income?
Spend that.
Do you have a minimum
Spend
income?
that.
In that shit. I mean, it's not important, but it's important if that makes sense.
That doesn't make sense.
You can't. I mean,
So is there a certain amount of money that a man has to not make for you to like say, all right, that's it? Like if he makes what if he makes $16 an hour? Are you messing with him?
If he makes what?
$16 an hour.
You said 1/6?
$16.
Oh, oh.
An hour.
Or like $20 an hour. He still lives. Would you date somebody who still lives with their peoples? We won't say their moms, but their peoples.
I have.
What about you, Marsha?
I would.
Okay. How important is how important is economical status to you and a man?
It's important, but I wouldn't say that I wouldn't date someone if they make $20 an hour. It all depends on, what their intentions are. The bigger goal in their life.
I hope their intentions are to make more money.
Right.
In New York.
Right. It all depends on their intentions and their place in life, right?
Yeah, because you can't be stagnant
Right.
at $20 an hour.
Yeah, but if you're 50 years old and you're making $20 an hour,
And
chances
then
are you're not gonna have that many women.
Yeah.
No.
Chances are.
Unless you like a drop dead handsome guy, but if you that, then you
Yeah,
probably
like
make more money,
if you're me, you won't have that problem. So
I don't even think that matters.
what
The
matters?
looks. I mean, at a certain age, you're looking at somebody being able to show you something, especially for me, as
So-
somebody younger.
Protection and economic status and safety is more
Leadership.
important for you.
Protection and leadership. Yeah,
Protection and leadership. So
very important.
So you want a man that's gonna, make you feel secure. Obviously. Right.
I need somebody. I'm a sapiosexual, so I like somebody that
What?
can teach. Somebody that can teach me. That's
Sapiosexual.
sexy to me. That's sexy to me. So somebody that can teach me, somebody that I can learn from, somebody that keeps me on my toes. So that way, it's exciting. It keeps things. I like to learn different things. So if somebody comes and they can teach me something that I don't know, I like that. That's more attractive to me than looks.
Okay. So all the ugly guys out there, get your other skills together. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Get
goodness.
it together.
get your skills together because it's difficult out here in the dating world. But I think it is more difficult for women than men because there's so many beautiful, successful black women out there, in the dating pool, and I don't know if there's that many men to coordinate with them. You know what I mean? Like to match their swag. Because black women have made great strides. They're going to college, they're getting degrees, they're buying all these houses, and they have all these things. So coming in as a man, if you got a woman, she already got kids, she already got a house, she already got a car, she already got herself established. It's hard to figure out where to jump in.
Okay, so great. So talk about that. How does that feel? Like, what do you mean by that? As a man, how does that make you feel if you meet a woman like that? Does that intimidate you, or like, how do you go about that situation?
Well, it's not exactly intimidation, but it's like double dutch. Like you don't know when to jump in because her life is already set.
Okay.
She already got these things. She already got herself lined up. Like, what does she need from you?
I think women don't just need things,
Yes,
right? We
yes.
also need emotional support. We need, protection, spiritual support, mental support. So if you find a female that does have the things in life, that doesn't mean you can't provide for her. We need protection. We need leadership. So you have to assess that person and see what you can do to bring value to their life.
What would matter more in a partner? Would it be chemistry? Would it be the chemistry between them or the financial stability? So you had really good chemistry with somebody, but he doesn't make a lot of money and you're not really sure about his aspirations. But then the other one is not really, connecting with you, but he got his shit together. Who are you more attracted to? Start with you, Marsha. And be honest and brutal.
Obviously, attraction is the first thing, right? When you see somebody, you're attracted to them.
Yeah.
But then you have to look at the other parts of that situation. How is that? Because attraction is not going to last. You hear people say, I'm not attracted to her
physically attracted
anymore.
the same amount.
Right? but you can become attracted to someone over time by,
Exactly.
learning them and things like that.
Mhm.
So for me, I would say I would lean towards the person that I'm not immediately attracted to and learn them, and all of those qualities will become attractive even more to me.
Okay.
That's an interesting take.
Okay.
So she gonna take the ugly one and try to build it.
Yes.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I can't do much with looks. We can't go on vacation with your looks.
Right.
So
Can't go on vacation with your looks.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
All right. So listen,
I like the vacation.
what do you think men and women get wrong about each other? So, what is it? One misconception that men have about women, in your opinion, Jenna? What is it you think we think about y'all? Because I got a bunch of shit I think y'all think about us. I can go on.
You're ready. You
Women-
said that with some aggression.
No,
But
not at all. But
Men and dogs, they got women over here, women over there.
yeah, in your opinion, what do you think we get wrong about you guys?
I heard this recently. I don't know where I heard this from, but two things: aggressive, and we nag a lot.
Oh, we right on point with that. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. We absolutely right.
And the submissive part, we don't listen.
Yeah, well, I think.
I mean, they
I think
also
all of
black
those is
women
accurate.
That's submissive, but I haven't found it yet. Well, I did find one recently, but it took me 50-something years of these women are not.
But you got to think of why the
Right.
submissive. You have to have the leadership quality for us to submit.
Thank
We're not
you.
gonna follow you
Mhm.
if you not setting the example for us to follow.
Right.
You can't
Yeah,
teach
but,
us.
but do you? I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you agree that that can still be the case, and you have a chick that is just not like that?
I absolutely think
Yeah,
so.
so you
some
can try to
chicks
lead,
are
but some
just
females refuse to
miserable.
refuse to follow.
Yeah, that's true.
They will not follow. So it's I get it, and I
Mhm.
think most men that expect that shit, they know they're handling their business. Because nobody that works $20 an hour and is not making enough money and they're not gonna expect a chick to be submissive. You're not, unless you're retarded, or unless that chick is making less money than you, and y'all both on that level.
Yeah, broke.
Yeah, if y'all both broke, then you just the less broke one. So you know what I'm saying. So it don't matter. But my point.
But you know what? The other day, right, I was at the red light and I saw like this homeless couple, and they looked like the happiest people in the world. I swear to God, they were so happy. They was laying like on the side of the road, like with signs and stuff. But when I was looking at them at the red light, I looked at them and they had genuine love for each other and genuine happiness. And I'm like, wow, they ain't have nothing, bro.
There was no pressure.
There was no pressure, but it was real love.
There was no pressure on him.
I was like,
I respect that. She ain't expecting him to get nothing but the cans for the night.
Yeah.
She probably ripped with him about that too.
Chris, we have a comment.
What's up?
Shy says that's not true, Chris.
What's not true?
What's not true? What part? He said a lot of stuff.
And most of it is always not true.
Wow. So y'all just calling cap on everything.
Cap.
All right. So
Cap, my brother.
But men always throw that out there. They want to lead. They're always asking that question.
oh, so
Right.
that's what she's talking about.
No,
She's
I'm
talking-
saying it.
No,
Right,
but
right.
Shy is talking about the fact that I said that most men that want to lead, they usually are good leaders, but the women just don't follow. So I guess
But
she's
are
So
they
what
good
makes
leaders?
you a good leader?
Right. That's a good
How are
question.
you showing that?
That all
Every woman
depends.
is
I mean, I can-
different.
yeah,
the way
and
I
every man
might
is
want you to
different.
lead is probably not the same
I
way
can only
she
speak
wants
for
you to
myself.
And where you leading us
Leadership.
to?
Right.
To the motherland.
This is
Leadership
always my
different
question.
The hotel.
for
I
everybody.
tell you like this: the way
And is it leadership or control? Because
No.
there's a
Well, it's not
difference, right?
control.
if you take
Because-
it as control, a lot of times it's that's in your mind. But just because a man tells you what to do doesn't always mean he's
See,
trying.
Yeah, I don't like
her-
that. I don't like that
see,
word
see,
right
see,
there. Right there. Tell me what to do.
No, you see, right
Tell
there,
me
that's
what
the
to do.
problem.
No.
That's the problem.
Not telling you
That's
what
exactly what
to do.
happened.
That's the problem.
Well,
Make
that's
it-
my question. What do you mean by lead?
All right, so listen.
He said
listen,
tell
I
you
want,
what
I
to
want
do.
everybody, all three of you ladies that's here, Carmelo, you too, right? Say we're outside, right? And you guys are riding with me to go somewhere, right? And y'all not ready to go yet. And I say, get your asses in the car. Let's go right now. What are you saying? Jenna, what's the first thing you saying?
I'm saying
See how
why.
she looked at you? She said it. She didn't say
Okay,
that.
so it's the approach.
Mhm.
And what are you saying, Marsha? If
It
I
is
say,
the-
come on, y'all, let's go. Get in the car right now.
It's the approach. Don't
Yeah.
be disrespectful.
Right.
And
You
are
can
we
say
in?
it a different
me.
way.
So what are you
ladies.
going to say?
Like, okay, but can you say it?
I don't think you're going to
Well,
say
why though? Are we in
No,
danger?
Right.
That's my point.
I'm
gonna
just
ask
wondering, why
questions.
would you say it
Right.
that way?
But when would you get in the car? Would you get in the car first, or would you ask me questions before you get in the car?
I don't know. Are we running to the car?
Camilla,
Like, I
you
don't
would be dead
understand.
because you need to know. Camilla, I need to know why. Why are we getting in the car? Because I fucking said so.
I'm gonna go to the car, but then when we get in the car, I'm probably gonna curse you out.
No,
Like, what?
but see, and that's my point. Sometimes men know things and see things that you guys do not see and do not understand.
Now, this is a situation where
Okay.
you're outside and something's going on.
Okay.
Then yes, I'm
Okay.
going to get in the car and ask
Yeah, but
questions.
what if you
Yes.
don't have? What if
But
you don't know what's going on?
Okay,
But
that's
I
fine.
do.
Right.
Okay,
I will
cool.
get in the
You know
car.
what
You
I'm
say,
saying?
hey, babe,
But a lot
get in
of
the
times,
car.
this is the problem that we have. Women want explanation. You can get an explanation when it's done, but I need you to.
It's the
I
get
need
your
you-
ass in the car.
It's the
Right.
way you say
It's
it.
the way.
And the
it's-
Oh,
circumstances.
I'm
the
sorry
approach.
The
if it's not.
circumstances.
It's the
Please,
delivery.
honey,
Yeah.
get in
It's
the
the
car
delivery.
right now. I have so much time to tell you that there's an avalanche
Listen,
falling
babe,
on us.
get in
Oh,
the car.
come on.
That's
You need
it.
to work on your delivery.
Yeah.
Your delivery is what's
There
wrong.
you
It's
go.
all.
Absolutely. That is vulgar and terrible.
There's
Babe,
another
get
way
in
to
the car.
say it. Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
Verse, get your ass in the car.
Call right now, anime.
Like anime. I was about to say, like, where's the key? I mean, come on.
Because it's difficult with these modern women nowadays. They just
My point is,
tough.
a lot of
It
times,
depends on the
if
circumstances
you,
and
that's my point.
situations.
So if I'm trying to lead, but I need to explain to you why I have to lead you, then that's not leading.
But
That's leading on
communication
your
is
own terms.
communication
All
is a
right?
part of
But
leading.
if there's trust and you're with a person, you're supposed to understand that if he says go, it's in your best interest. If he's never steered you wrong before, if everything that he's done has been on point, and he says let's go, you get
But
your
you
ass
didn't
in
say
the car
let's
now.
go.
And
You
then
said
ask questions.
get
Get
your
your
ass
ass
in
in
the
the
car,
car.
anime.
So what?
It's your approach. You just, it
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
work like
Good
that.
leadership
Right way.
requires communication and
There you
proper
go.
communication. You cannot be a good leader if you cannot communicate properly.
Okay, so
And you
That's
can
one.
be a good leader if you don't know how to approach the situation. And that was just plain rude.
what? Get your
It's
ass
your
in the car?
delivery.
Yes.
The delivery just sucks. Point blank, period.
Is that right?
Try
How you
again.
talk to your women, Mr. Norris?
I think
Yes.
so.
No,
Yes.
he does
I
not.
think he does.
I do not agree with
Ugh.
that sentiment.
He doesn't.
Horrible.
Yeah, but sometimes men have a little built up testosterone and they might, take it too far. But you gotta know how to reel yourself in. If you have the right woman, she can tamp you down.
But it's the
Like that.
circumstances. It depends on what the situation is. We're outside, like let's say we're here in the club and something's going on, and he say, "Yo, babe, let's leave right now. Get out." Then okay.
That's
if
the
I'm
way to say
home,
it.
Yeah.
if I'm home, we're getting ready to go to dinner, and I'm getting dressed, and you be like, "Babe, get your ass in the car right now." That's a different situation. Like, what is that for?
I mean, that wouldn't be appropriate. I
Right.
get that. I understand that. But if we're outside and I find something that I feel is unsafe, I may not have the time to coax
I agree
you,
with you.
to coax you into getting in the car.
It's
generally.
not coaxing. It's the way
It's-
you
it's-
approach
it's
it.
right. Yeah, absolutely
We
right.
agree with you.
But it's just the delivery.
Gotcha.
We
If
have
you would have
another-
left the ass part out, maybe it would have been like a little better. Like,
Right.
We have another
Little bit.
comment from
Right.
Shy.
What's the
She
comment?
says, a lot of men have these wife expectations, but don't deliver on bare minimum qualifications as a boyfriend.
I mean, of course, there are some men out there that are in that scenario, but that ain't me.
That's you?
That ain't got nothing-
You a good boyfriend?
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
So how about you? Are you dating?
Oh, Lord.
somebody said the live was frozen. Look at that. Look at that.
Turn the tables on you, my brother.
Is it back on?
It's on.
Okay.
I
All
think.
right. So we got a "What would you do" segment of the show. All right. So scenario number one, Jenna. Your man says he doesn't want you going on a girls' trip anymore. What do you do? Are you gonna go, or are you gonna respect what your man says?
respect what he said.
Okay. Excellent.
So you're not gonna go on a girls trip?
Marsha, what about you?
We'd have to communicate about that because that was part of my life before you. And if you would like to sit down and talk about it, then I'm open to listen to.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about it. Why do you need to go on the girls' trip? What is out there that is not right here?
It's part of my self-care, and I need to be able to self-care for myself.
So you cannot self-care around me?
Self-care
Why
has
is it
nothing
that you have to
do.
be in an entire different country?
Self-care has nothing to do with the other person. It's called self-care.
Okay, I understand that, but why does it have to
A
be?
whole group of women. That's not.
Why does it have to be in a separate country, where there's going to be strange men, where you're not going to be able to be safe and protected by me? I don't feel comfortable allowing you to go out in that environment without me there to protect you. And you may have done that in your prior relationship, But now you with me, and I'm not having that shit, so I don't appreciate that. So it's either, so it's
See,
either.
this is why.
So
you
no,
don't-
wait,
This
wait,
is
wait.
why.
You
Oh my God.
This is
Ain't
why
no girl trip.
you
ain't going
have
nowhere.
it
So
a
it's
problem.
either you stay your ass home,
Yeah, he go with the
This
ass
is with the
again.
or you
language.
go on the girls trip and just don't come back here. What is it gonna be, Marsha?
Yeah, we're gonna have a problem.
That's the problem. That's what it is. I'm telling you, if you go
Because-
on the girls trip, it's a wrap for us. What are you doing?
That's not fair.
That is fair.
It is not.
Those are my boundaries. What are you doing?
Why
What gives
can't
you
she
the
go
right
on
to
a
have
girls
those
trip?
boundaries?
Oh
What gives you
my
the right to
God.
have
Because
those
this is my
boundaries?
relationship, and I
No,
have
it's
a
not
certain
your relationship.
idea of
It's
how I
our
want-
relationship.
Okay, but in my half of the relationship, I
Half?
don't want my woman going on no girls trip.
Why
So
though?
you don't
Okay,
go
we
on
won't
trips?
be in a relationship.
No. Every trip I want to go on with my girlfriend. That's it.
Oh my god.
That's too much.
Stifling.
That's a
Really?
little bit much.
That's stifling.
That's
That's sad.
no.
What do
That
you mean?
that's a
I
little
need
bit
breathing
much.
room.
No such
Well,
thing.
you could listen.
That's
sitting
why
right
you
here,
had,
you breathing
that's why you
really
had
good.
8 years breathing room. You ain't got no goddamn man. That's why. That's a whole lot of breathing room.
But why do we
Oh
have
my
to go?
God.
That's too many days. Like,
Chris, you have a problem.
I have.
He's been had a problem.
You have a problem.
Right.
We have to go
Wow.
on every trip together?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Why? That's
Why
not.
not?
That's not
That's
healthy.
some
No,
insecurity.
no, no.
Absolutely healthy.
That's
when you go
insecurity.
see your grandmother, that's fine.
Grandmother?
If you go see your family, that's
But you
fine.
think you want to be on this beautiful tropical island?
Okay. Well. Okay.
So you
So
don't
let's-
trust your partner, basically.
Huh?
You don't trust your partner. I could
Yeah,
be
you
on. I
trust
could be
But
here.
I don't want to be on
on
no
Long
tropical
Island.
shiny island, laying in at 2:00 in the morning all by myself. No,
Okay. So I'm not going with my friends. I'm going by myself.
no.
Is that a problem?
Yes.
Because that's my self care. Like she
You-
goes
so-
with her
so we
friends.
together,
My self care is
You
going
gonna
by
go on a trip by
myself.
yourself?
Yeah, that's my self care.
When you come back, you gonna end up by yourself.
Well, why can't she go on a trip by herself?
She can.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with
I mean,
that?
I don't know, it just feels
while she's
sus.
gone, the man.
But this is something
This
I
is
was
trust.
doing before I met you.
But listen,
It feels
But you
sus,
can't-
bro.
you can't do the same things that you did before that kept you
Why
single for
not?
8 years. That's why she was single for 8 years.
But
Try something
she's
different.
also an individual.
Bingo.
Each person's
Well,
individual.
try something different. If
You're
you're
Why?
not willing- if you're not willing to change, how do you think you're gonna keep a man? You gotta have to change
Why should
something.
she have to
You
change
can't
though?
because
Right.
you can't be the
Bingo.
same person being single as in a relationship.
But
You
what's
can't be the
wrong
same
with her
person.
going on a solo trip? I don't
Because why would
understand.
you want to go on a solo trip? You don't want me to be there?
Obviously
doesn't have
not.
anything
It
to
has
do
to do
with
with
you.
you. It has nothing to do with
Nothing
you.
to do with you.
So that sounds crazy to me. I don't know.
It's
Clingy.
clingy.
Yes,
Well, she
very
sounds
clingy,
clingy, right?
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
you got your woman flying all over the country by herself?
What's wrong with that?
Right.
No.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
I don't
That
think there's
is-
anything wrong
to
with
me,
it.
that's
I don't know. It
insecurity
sounds-
in
Yeah.
yourself.
It sounds very
It's
insecure.
some other
I think-
emotional issue that you need to
Oh,
deal with.
Insecure. So
Some
if your
things
man
you
wants
need
to
to
keep
unpack.
you safe, now that's
Has nothing to
What
do
insecurity.
does
with
that
keeping
have
me
to do?
safe.
Why won't she be
Listen,
safe?
I can go
y'all
to
don't
work
understand-
and be
y'all don't
unsafe.
understand
You're
how
not
it
coming to
works.
work with me.
Listen, let me explain to you how it works.
Uh-oh.
In order for
Because
me,
you know.
in order for me
That's
to
the other-
protect you, I have to know where you are. I cannot protect you if I don't know where you are or what you're doing. So once you leave the country, I no longer have control over that situation. So it's not about being overprotective. It's not about being insecure. It's definitely not insecurity.
It is. If I go to work, you're
women
not going
always
to be
want
there.
to say, "Oh, you don't want me wearing that. You must be so insecure." No, it's about having boundaries. A man that allows you to go out wearing bullshit
You
is
said
insecure.
allows?
See, this is the
Allow.
problem.
No,
Yeah,
listen. If your man is like totally okay with you going out
Allow.
looking any kind of way, and he's scared to tell you that he don't want you dressing like that, that's insecure to me because he don't have enough balls to get up and tell you, listen, I don't want you wearing that shit because niggas is gonna be looking at your ass and your titties. So he's a bitch ass nigga for not telling you to dress properly.
They're gonna look either way.
Right. With you there too.
Yeah, but if you have
Right
something,
in front of you.
Right.
Exactly.
And they
Hello.
might try to holler with
if
you
you
standing right
if
there
you
too.
have something respectful on like what you're wearing tonight, both of you guys, you look very well dressed and very respectable. That's fine. Not saying you can't have a little cleavage out or whatever. But if your man tells you, yo, you're not wearing
Yo,
that
are
shit,
you kidding right now?
what do you do?
No.
So a
Gregory.
man can't have no opinion on how you dress. Is that what you're saying? Your
Yes,
man,
you can have an opinion. Yes.
I can't
But you
tell
can't
what I
say
don't
don't
want you
wear
to-
that.
I think you can. I think you can.
Let's see how that works.
I'll show you how it works.
It ain't
I'll
gonna
show you
work.
right how the fuck it
I
works.
don't know.
That's
Work.
right. Okay. Go
Shine
ahead.
light on it.
Because if I say my girl is not wearing that shit, you're not wearing it.
Shine a light on.
I will agree to you to an extent with that. And again, the approach. You have a very
Yes,
rough
his
approach.
approach
And I don't.
I'm
The
rough?
rough,
Bing, bing,
disrespectful
rough.
approach
Oh,
is
yes.
it's
the
not working.
I'm a sweetheart.
Oh
You're
my
not
God.
coming
No, you're
across that
not.
way.
Very
It's
aggressive.
your
Very
approach.
aggressive and disrespectful.
That's
I'm over here laughing.
that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Nah,
Yeah,
that's me in real life.
we know. That's what makes it worse.
That's me in
But
real
my
life.
woman wouldn't even go out of her way to put on something like that she knows is not appropriate.
I
hear
I'm
you.
the man,
You should
and I'm
not-
not going for that.
If your man
I
don't
hear
feel
you,
comfortable with what you
I don't have to say nothing. She already know the
So
Oh
Marsha,
my
if your
God.
man just back to that really quick, and then
Okay.
we'll move on to the next question. If your man is not comfortable with what you're wearing, you're going to question him, or you're just going to change?
I'll change.
Okay, all right, that's all we want to know. But as long as he asks you nicely, right?
He has to be nice.
He's got to be
Respectful.
It's
nice.
the delivery.
Respectfully.
but your nipples are poking out of your shirt. Would you like to put on something else?
Exactly. That's
I
what
really appreciate it. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Exactly. You better get your ass in there and change
Get
that goddamn
that
shirt.
goddamn
Here
shirt.
go the ass again.
All right, so listen, Marsha, your boyfriend wants your passcode. You giving it to him? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, that means no. You see how long it's taking it in?
You know what it is?
Y'all been together
For
6
me,
months. Y'all have committed to each other.
6 months.
6 months.
How many months it is?
6 months. Y'all been, listen, 6 months can sound like a short period of time. Think about if you see that person all day, every day. Sometimes people have been together for 3 weeks and they've spent every hour with each other. So it's all relative to how long you spend together, how many hours, not how many days.
So how many hours do you need before he gets you cold?
I don't know about that one.
You can't
Not
get your
because
phone?
I have nothing to hide, but I am strongly a believer of individuality. You don't have to do that. I don't want your code. You don't have to have my code. We don't got to follow each other on social media. You don't have to follow me. That's just me.
Okay, so
But
what
if
about
it
if you
really-
get married?
If I get married,
Yeah.
I was married and I was not friends with my husband on social media. I had
Yeah,
boyfriends and I
but
didn't
I'm
follow
saying-
them on social
There
media.
you go.
You
So,
guys
I
are
mean,
married.
like,
Will he have your
If
code?
he wants the code, he can have it.
Because I'm saying, like, and not to look in your phone, not to be like who you texting, but just, babe, let me see
Yeah.
your phone. I wanna,
Yeah, yeah.
I wanna order pizza. My phone's dead.
Definitely, yeah.
That's fine.
He ain't ordering no pizza.
Jenna, Jenna, you giving your man the code to your phone after 6 months?
No.
No.
After a
Never
year?
did. No.
And it doesn't have anything to do with I'm hiding anything.
Right.
It just has to do
But,
with
but-
that's something that is it's
Respect.
mine. It's
Yes.
respect. It
Not
has
even
to
when you
be.
get married.
It has to be. Well, that's
So your husband can't have the code to your phone?
we're not talking about marriage. We're
Right,
talking
you're
about
talking
in a
about
relationship.
Okay, so
for
you got a
6 months.
relationship and he asks you to marry him. After that, he still can't get the code to your phone.
Well,
After
Got
he
on his
marries
knees,
me.
say, I want you to be my wife. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to know everything about you. Even what's in your phone.
On the
even what's
honeymoon.
in my phone.
Yeah.
But why do you even need
Right.
that?
I
What
just
you
think
mean?
that's a sign of
It's
like
it's
insecurity.
trust.
Yeah.
No,
Because
it's
I would
not.
never ask for his code. Like that's too much. Like
Well, you know what? I'm in a relationship right now.
No,
my
but-
woman has code to my phone.
But not for
I have
great.
nothing to hide.
that's great.
Because my life is an open book. Whatever's in my phone, if it's in there, I don't put nothing that can't, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, if you
can't
don't
be
have
seen.
nothing to hide, it shouldn't be a
If you got
problem.
nothing to hide, I don't think it's a problem. I mean, you want to go on my phone, I'll leave my phone there. I don't do all of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I think that makes you feel some type of way, like she's trying to keep something away from you.
Well, then if you feel that way,
Why would it be
then
a secret?
okay. Well,
If we've
then
been together all this time. We about to be husband and wife. We're supposed to share everything together as a covenant, as one.
Oh,
But I can't even get in your phone.
no.
Crazy.
Really?
Mm-mm.
All the telemarketers be up.
Right, you
You
gonna
got,
be looking
you got
for that.
all these men in your DM, they're in your phone, but I can't get in your phone.
All right. Next question. Scenario number 4. Your husband loses his job and is unemployed for a year. How long you riding with him? Jenna.
I'm riding with him. That's my husband
Until when?
until he
End of
gets
the month.
until he gets a job.
All right, Marsha, what's up with you? How long you riding with an unemployed man?
Same.
Same?
Yeah.
Indefinitely until he can get his shit together?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I respect that. No,
We got some good lives or some good women. One or the
yeah.
other.
No follow up.
No follow up to that.
That's good.
Okay? So,
All right.
So listen, man. If you're doing good right now and you go down, your woman is gonna hold you down till you get back up.
Oh, okay.
If you got the right woman. If
That's
you don't,
right.
you're gonna be out on the curb.
You're gonna be all right.
You know, they're gonna have your clothes folded. What's that, Kalani? They're gonna fold your clothes.
Very nicely.
But you know what? I think a woman can only do that for a certain amount of time. after a certain amount of time, you know, you're done.
All right, so let's ask a couple of more serious questions before we get into our individual segments. Jenna, are you giving yourself a timeline in order to get into a serious relationship or to get married? Is there a certain time frame that you're giving yourself? How old are you again?
37.
37. Okay. Do you have a specific timeline that you want to get married or anything?
Marriage is something that, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, I'm fine with that too.
Okay.
I think thinking that way is
No, it's not me thinking that way. It's like I can have love and be in a committed relationship with somebody and not be married.
That's
but
true.
but if I do, but don't get me wrong, if I marriage is great, but I'm not saying if I don't get married, that's gonna like tear me down. That's what I mean.
Okay. Good. And Marsha?
I would like to get married again. I don't have a time frame because that's out of my control.
Okay. No time frame?
No, it's out of my control.
Do you consider yourself actively looking or accepting applications?
I'm not actively looking.
all positions are filled.
Okay. Are you accepting applications? See? Look, how you expect
I
a
would
man to
I would consider, yes, I would consider.
You would consider the
Okay.
application.
Okay.
That means there's no jobs. No job. Nobody's hiring.
No jobs available. Okay. All right, Greg, you got any questions for them?
I do have a question now. Now you say 8 years that you've been single.
Okay, let me, cause y'all
Now, I'm
keep,
trying to
y'all,
figure
no, 'cause
Clear it up.
let me-
Let her clear it up.
Let me
her
clear it
You
up.
had some.
I've been dating,
You've been dating.
So you
but
ain't
in
out
a
with to get no
serious
man.
relationship, 8 years.
Okay, so you've been dating.
Yes. Let's get that out
So
there.
what do you think the main thing that a man needs to do to convince you to be his wife?
To be his wife,
Yes.
leadership, protection.
I think he just gotta ask. Most women are so desperate.
Like, will you
Wow.
marry me? Yes.
Wow.
He gotta ask.
Try it out.
Wow.
Yo, they gonna be waiting for me after the show, Greg. They gonna catch me outside.
They will.
So leadership. All right. So both of you guys say that leadership is a quality that will get you a husband. Wow. All right.
Because
And
nowadays
y'all
it's
not
not
even listening to nothing
common.
that we said. Every time I said something about leadership, y'all were worried
Because
about the
your
way the message was
approach,
being
yes,
delivered.
it's important.
You have to. Your leadership has to come in
Exactly.
a soft and subtle way.
Yeah, so we have to lead the way you
Softer
want
way.
us to lead. That makes no sense, but okay. Okay, make it make sense. I gotta lead the way you tell me to lead.
No, you have to
Thank
lead
you.
with skills. To be
Hello.
a leader,
There
you
you
have
go.
to have skills.
There you
Leadership
go.
skills.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, listen.
What's
If
your
you don't-
skills,
If you
Chris?
don't have the skills, you can't be a leader.
What do you mean? What are my skills?
What's your
What
leadership
What
skills?
are your leadership
You're on an
skills?
interview right
Listen,
now.
I know how to speak. I know how to communicate. I know how to express what it is that I want.
Do you have emotional intelligence?
No.
Yes, excuse you.
Are you
Yes.
emotionally mature?
I am emotionally mature, and I'll tell you why. And I'll give you some.
Let me ask you
examples.
another. Do you know how to resolve conflict?
Yes, I do. I'll give you examples. Right?
Example number
So, to me, emotionally mature and being able to resolve conflict means thinking logically and not dealing with your emotion, not making decisions based off emotion. I don't do that. I'm not gonna make a decision just based off my emotion. Okay? I think logically. I mean,
Give an example.
Open up Pandora's box.
what do you mean? Give an example.
Yeah, see that? You don't even have one.
I don't have an example, but I know that I don't deal off of emotions. Okay, I deal off of logic and what makes sense to me.
Logic and what makes sense.
And do you know how to control your emotions and not deflect that on someone else
Yeah. So I would never deflect my emotions. Now
or project? I
the
should say.
difference between why are you over here?
Project, project your
Seems
emotions.
like she has some inside information.
The difference between men and women is when men get upset, we have to control our anger. You know, we have to control it because of a man. Oh, it's a man. You know, he's breaking up tables. He's yelling. He's spazzing out. No, but if women do it, a lot of times it's accepted. It's okay for them to lose their temper because this nigga did it. This man caused them to be upset, so it's justified. And when men get upset with women, a lot of times we don't project it towards you. We'll just turn away.
Right, and that's
You know what I'm
another
saying?
thing.
We'll turn
Shut
off.
down. You shut
Yeah.
down, and that's
So
also
that means you don't have emotional
immaturity.
intelligence.
Right, or maturity, because
You're
it's not to
emotional,
shut down.
intelligent.
So you just proved her right.
No, that doesn't mean that you don't have emotional intelligence. I mean, you could have projected that anger and that energy towards you, but instead of projecting towards you, you projected away from you to yourself. So it's instead of making a bad situation worse.
I think he's going in.
Just
Emotion,
keep-
you need to be able to express emotions, because
Right.
if you don't and you suppress them, they come out in other ways. So in able to be mature with your emotions, you have to be able to reflect on yourself and discuss it and talk about it without shutting down.
It starts with you.
Right?
In other words,
Because if you can't control yourself and your own emotions, how can you lead?
Exactly.
Okay, but this was not an issue about me. So
yes, it is.
Oh, wait, so
You're getting the
Yeah.
quiz with now. Now
We're
you're getting the
generally,
It
it's
seems
not
like-
specifically to you, but just in general, we're talking about leadership
yeah,
and
we
how
were
leadership.
talking about leadership,
Right.
and you guys asked me what leadership qualities do I have, okay? And I explained to you. You said, do I have emotional maturity?
Mhm.
And we have to determine what emotional maturity is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For me, emotional maturity means, listen, I'm able to communicate without yelling, without spazzing out on you, and I'm able to control my anger. Now, a lot of times there are situations where you could be upset because we didn't agree on something, or something wasn't communicated that was expected. So one person may be a little frustrated and they just may not want to speak. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that you're not emotionally mature. That means you just needed some time to cool off.
I
So
agree.
how long do you give that person to cool? Do you let that person come to you? Do you reach out to that person? How is your
You
communication
fall back.
process?
You fall back.
So you let them come to you.
If I just feel some kind of way about something that happened, and I'm not like talking to you or whatever, you don't have to like aggravate the situation by, babe, what's wrong? Why you not talking to me? Da-da-da-da-da-da. No, don't nag. Just give a man a few minutes, let him chill out, and he'll be good. You know what I'm saying? That's how we are. We just need some time, some space. Like a video I posted a while ago. A lot of times, dudes was, they was being silly around their girlfriend, and then the girlfriend would shut them down. Be like, babe, stop it. You're being annoying. And then every single time, the man just immediately shut off. You know what I'm saying? And it's just because of the way that you said it. A man wants to express his emotion around his partner, and then when you do, he gets snapped at or whatever. So it's hard for a man to be able to do that. So we just turn it off. So that's that about that. All right. So
Wow.
Greg.
That's a lot of insight, huh?
Yeah, that's some pretty good insight.
I
Greg.
think I need counseling after this. Wait. I'm not sure if I'm
Well, you're gonna have to be ready now because it's time for you to get it off your chest.
Get it off your chest. Well, today's Get It Off Your Chest is about the dating pool. They say that the dating pool is full of urine and feces and terrible people and all of this stuff. And I think you're getting in the wrong pool. You know what I mean? Because usually there's more than one pool. Because sometimes we all just get into the same pool because that's where the party is at. And sometimes across town there's a quieter pool where nobody wants to go there because the party's not there. So I think there are still some great women and some great men out there, but I think we just like cross paths, like, you know what I mean? Like the person that was perfect for you just went right, because people don't pay attention to anything, because everybody's looking at their phone. You're not engaging with people like you used to. Now everything's on the internet. It's not face to face. It's not real, conversations. It's text messages. So I think real conversations, you get to know somebody's voice and their cadence, and I think a voice makes a very big difference in a relationship. Because I realized that from my last relationship to this relationship, the voice and the tone of the voice is very important.
So do you think that from your past relationship to your relationship now, it matured you and you gained emotional intelligence from that insight?
Yes.
Okay.
I realized a lot of things that I didn't see that I wasn't even looking for.
Right.
Because sometimes you're not even looking for those things, and then when you see them, you're like,
Chest.
oh man, that was a good one.
Good job. All right. So now it's time for a moment with Dr. Chris. And today's conversation, we're going to bring it back to relationships, right? We're going to bring it back to healthy relationships. And I just want to talk about how past experiences influence current expectations in your relationship. So a lot of times women base what they expect from a man based on how they were treated in the past. This man did this, and it could be good or it could be bad. This man did this man didn't do that, and that's going to basically determine what their expectations are in their current relationship. But I feel that everybody should start from scratch and have a clean slate. And a lot of times, it may be difficult for you to forget some of the trauma that you had in your past relationships. But if you want to move on and you want to have a healthy, successful relationship, don't let your past relationships influence your current expectations. And that was a moment with Dr. Chris.
Oh, man. Don't let your past mess up your
present.
Future.
That's not what I was gonna say. But yes.
Yeah.
We'll go for that.
The future.
But you guys are beautiful guests, man. We enjoyed you guys. There was a lot of insight. You're looking beautiful, fabulous. And hopefully the next time we see you, both of you guys will be in successful relationships that lead to marriage. Is that your desire?
I doubt it.
Is marriage one of your desires?
Wow.
Do you wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I want to get married?
Oh, no, I don't wake up in the morning. I think about.
See, I think that's one of the problems because little girls used to imagine getting married. They used to get dolls and dress them up and have the ceremony and everything. And they used to be tiny marriages, like in these little Barbie houses.
Really?
They get married like every week. But now, women nowadays, like marriage is way down on the list.
Those little girls
these
have
bills.
Well, don't you need somebody to help you with the bills?
Yeah, y'all should be looking for a man.
They got plenty of men out here making $20 an hour already. They're ready to give all their coins up for you.
Bye, Greg. Bye.
So, nah, before we go, we're going to hit y'all with the final 5. These are 5 rapid fire questions. You answer with the first thought that comes to your mind.
And today's final 5.
Marsha, what's your biggest green flag in a man? Go.
inconsistency.
Consistency.
Inconsistency.
No, green flag. Green flag.
Oh, consistency then.
Consistency. Jenna, biggest green flag.
Confidence.
Nice. Marsha, biggest red flag.
Inconsistency.
Jenna.
Inconsistency.
Marsha, what's the one thing you wish that men understood about women?
How to approach us.
Jenna.
How to have patience.
What's one thing you think women need to understand about men? What's something that you think you guys should learn to understand a little bit more about us?
The struggle.
I respect that. That would be amazing. What do you say, Marsha?
I would also say the struggle. Struggles.
Good answer. All right, last question. Marsha, finish this sentence. A healthy relationship requires...
Communication.
Jenna, a healthy relationship requires...
Compromise.
Very good answer.
Right. A healthy relationship requires impossibility. It's not, you can't.
Chris,
You can't do it, man. No, what do you think a healthy relationship is?
Sex, man.
Sex.
Oh.
Well, I was going to say that, but I
No. I don't want to sound like that.
Well,
no,
you're a man that's really at the top of the list. I mean, it's not number one. So
I don't have mine. Is not a one-word answer, bro. Because I would say communication, but communication. If you guys aren't, people have to understand their roles.
Yeah.
I think it's about understanding your roles. Maybe that's part of compromise, but that's why you have to match with somebody that understands what your role is and you understand what theirs is.
Okay.
That's it. All right. Last moment. Each one of you guests get to give a final thought. Who would like to go first?
Camera right there.
Jenna, you go first. All right, Marsha, you take it away. Just whatever you felt about the show, about the message we said today, or any random thought you wanna say. Even if you wanna say something crazy like the Earth is flat.
Camera right there.
Who knows?
I do appreciate this platform to talk about it. I think it's something that needs to be spoken more about, the struggles between men and women when it comes to having healthy relationships. My one thing is the approach for men, as far as approaching women that you may feel like it's, unapproachable or intimidated by, still approach her. Take a chance, okay?
All right, shoot your shot, in other words.
Shoot your shot.
Okay, I like it. That's the message. Shoot your shot, fellas. Jenna?
I think it was a very interesting convo. I think we need to stay off of social media. I think that plays a big part in why things are so all over the place now. I think we need to go back to the old school way of meeting people off of line, going out, getting to know each other, and putting your best foot forward. That's it.
There you go. I ain't mad at it. Greg?
Best foot forward.
Anything? Any final thought, Greg?
I would say after this, I think all men might have to do a little bit of counseling. Dealing with these modern women with all this money and all this beautiful things going on. It's a difficult thing, man.
Yeah.
You got to have a lot of things in order to obtain a woman of substance like yourself. You can't just come out there like any kind of man. So you gotta really, work on yourself before you try to go out in the dating world. This is what I'm learning. You gotta really get yourself together, and you have to learn better communication, skills.
Learn you.
You gotta learn how to diffuse a situation and try to make a woman feel special at the same time being a leader, which is almost impossible. But
You go.
this is what you have to try to do.
Okay.
You gotta try to thread that needle. You gotta be tough and loving at the same time.
Thank you for that thought, Greg. I appreciate that. Well, before we go, we want to thank our hosts and one of our wonderful sponsors, Prestige Palace, right here in Freeport, 40 West Merrick Road. Navalette, what's up, Mama? How you doing? Chilling. She waved over there. What's up, Candy? How you doing? All right. Y'all gotta come check us out. We starting R&B Thursdays here in 2 weeks, so look for that flyer. It's coming soon. Just like Candy. That's right. Yo, so
Prestige Palace. Well, we must mention, man. They have drink specials all the time. They have food specials. It's right here in Freeport on Merrick Road. You gotta come to the Prestige Palace, man.
Absolutely.
Black-owned business, and they also have the liquor store. So if you just want to go home and get drunk, you can get your liquor and go home. You don't have to come to the club. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Either way,
Absolutely.
support Prestige Palace, man. We appreciate these people. They are beautiful.
Thank you. All right, and listen, that's our show for today, man. We appreciate our guests. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Marsha. Y'all gave lovely feedback, and we appreciate y'all. Maybe we'll have y'all on at another time in the future.
Yeah, they're gonna be married next time they come on. About 20 years.
I doubt it. I doubt it. But yo, listen, thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, stay healthy, stay strong, and stay safe. Old Man Gang out. Peace. Cut the live.
You know what? Maybe it is that. Maybe I am a little broken. You know what? Maybe it is that. Maybe I am a little broken. But
We're gonna say start thinking that way, Mama.
Not everybody's gonna
not
do
everybody.
We're gonna say start thinking that way, Mama.
that. Not everybody's gonna
Not
do that.
everybody's gonna be married.